Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.
All right, so here's what's happening next 15 minutes. So 8 a.m., we will have your chance to get in the lounge with Tyler Joseph of 21 Pilots performing live. Made that clear coming up here at 8. If you call in, don't call until we tell you to call. You guys have broken our phone lines, okay? So that's at 8. Tomorrow at this time, we are going to talk with Dane Cook, who is going to be at the Chicago Theater tomorrow night. The legendary comedian Dane Cook will be on the show.
I'm super excited about that.
Yeah, absolutely. It's wild, the guy that kind of rose to a point where he was playing like the United Center, and one of the first comedians besides like Andrew Dice Clay at that time, you go back 20, 30 years to do that.
Yeah, because he also he was, I think, the second comedian ever, I believe, to film Madison Square Garden.
Yeah, it could have been. I mean, paved the way for like Louis C.K. and stuff like that.
Right. So, I mean, I know people like to make little jokes or comments, but I mean, he had a very successful career. And like, honestly, kind of during, I feel like more my high school or junior high time, that was like the comedian that I'm excited to talk to him.
When Employee of the Month was big.
Oh my God, I loved it like 1,000 times.
So tomorrow, Dane Cook on the show. And also, it'll be Friday. Case's movie reviews continue in the horror genre. And he's going to review Saw at 8 o'clock tomorrow. So the movie Saw, he saw The Shining for the first time last week. Now Saw. I cannot wait.
I mean, Brian and I went into a deep discussion because we didn't really want Case to pick the horror movies because it's not a genre he knows a lot about. He probably would have picked ones that weren't scary. Like Brian and I know less. I know I have for sure seen every horror movie. I've read the books, everything.
Yeah. It's
my favorite, holiday is Halloween and Dia de los Muertos. So it's really like my season. Brian and I had a discussion. We're like, Saw has to be on there because Saw has just its own cult following.
Yeah.
It's really started to make its way into the Mount Rushmore of horror because it has its own, like it's its own entity that really exploded. I thought that was important for him to see.
Yeah, it's weird. There's too much. There's too much to do. Obviously, he's got to see like Friday the 13th, Halloween, Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yes, we have some iconic things coming up.
But Saw, I was really struggling over Saw or the Blair Witch Project for me.
I know. We were talking about it, and I'm like, and I get it, because Blair, now listen, there's going to be another October in our future, so it's okay. But I'm like, I think that he needs to see everything that has, like, these trilogies and these cult followings. And obviously, the Blair Witch Project, they've done remakes and stuff, but that's just that movie.
Yeah, that movie was...
He could watch, like, Saw 17. I mean, like, he has to see Saw.
I know.
I like that you guys are talking about me like I'm not in the room. This is so weird.
You shut up.
Yeah, shut your mouth.
We'll tell you your punishment when you don't speak right now.
Oh, my God. It's been so weird because for 6 months, I've built my whole week around like, oh, man, I'm going to watch this movie I've never seen before. This is going to be so exciting. I have not felt that way the last 2 weeks. I am dreading watching Saw tonight.
Good.
I'm going to try to like it. Just like with The Shining, I'm going to come in and I'm going to try to see the artistic merit of this movie. I don't know if I'm going to find it. I don't know if I'm going to enjoy it. Mm-hmm. But I do know literally every single person I spoke to at Riot Fest last week and went, oh, what movie's next? What are you watching that's scary? And I said Saw. And they go, oh, I can't wait for that.
Okay, so can I just say... I am somebody who is not excited to see Saw. That sounds funny. But I was not. I'm like, this is not going to be my vibe. There was a whole backstory within Saw, kind of like a moral compass in a really, really weird way, a way to live life, things like that. So it's not just, we've killed people. It's not that kind of movie, and it is very interesting because there's a story in it. Obviously, some of these slasher films are just like murder, 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 a couple sex scenes. That's not this, So this is interesting. I think you could maybe like the underlying reasoning behind everything. I could see you being intrigued by it.
I'll give you even a better reason why you might like Saw.
Oh, why?
Because Jonas from Twister is in it.
Oh, the guy with the corporate backing?
Yeah.
You mean the best character in Twister?
Yeah, Bill Paxton's villain. Let's give us an excuse to play the line, of course.
He acts for the money, not for the art.
Jonas, son of a bitch.
Who's that, honey?
Jonas Miller, he's a night crawler. We all started out in the same lab, and Jonas went out and got himself some corporate sponsors. He's in it for the money, not the science.
Here's what's so beautiful about this job in the community we've cultivated here is I don't know. I don't get the sense that's like an iconic line from that movie. Everybody always goes, "We got cows." That's what people remember from Twister.
Yeah.
We in the text line have made that into such an iconic clip within this universe, and I'm so proud of everybody for thinking it's as funny as we do. It's the funniest clip of all time.
They could do a documentary solely on that 15-second line from Twister. First off, him and Jonas were in the same lab, same weather lab.
Yep.
But Jonas went out and he's a night crawler. Forgot about that line.
He's a night crawler. He's a son of a bitch.
He's a son of a bitch. And he got corporate sponsors as a tornado tracker. One more time, just while we can do it right now, because we won't play this tomorrow with Saw. Well, probably will.
Probably will.
The Saw review coming up.
Jonas, son of a bitch.
Who is that, honey?
Jonas Miller, he's a night crawler. We all start out in the same lab, and Jonas went out and got himself some corporate sponsors. He's in it for the money, not the science.
Okay, so he's in Saw, Jonas, the actor that plays that. So you got that tomorrow to look forward to. And again, now we're 10 minutes away from Tyler Joseph, The Lounge next week. 21 Pilots, Tyler Joseph performing for you. In the meantime, here is Gil Curtis with your headlines.
This is not headline news. The U.S. Capitol got a statue of Johnny Cash. It looks so much like a real-life guitarist, Perry Farrell punched it. Vanna White says she's not necessary for Wheel of Fortune. Oh no, they've already replaced Pat Sajak with a robot. Now her? Some people are saying they'll no longer be listening to P. Diddy's music. And some people who have good taste in music were saying that 15 years ago. And according to a new survey, the thing people regret most on their deathbeds is not spending enough time with the people they love. Their second biggest regret, spending 3 hours watching Kevin Costner's Horizon. This is not headline news.
Brian and Kenzie.
On Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101, about 6 minutes away from 8 a.m., and that is your next chance to get the tickets, so you get tickets to the United Center for the Wednesday, October 2nd, 21 Pilots show, and then you get in the lounge, the exclusive historic event with Tyler Joseph from 21 Pilots performing live for you with 60 people right here at our radio station. So you get both, and that will be coming up at 8. It's a call-in contest, so be aware. Now, we've been pretty much dancing around it the last couple months with Dalton and Tiffany Henyard. Now, we were the first radio station to jump in and tell you 2 years ago what was going on there in the city of Dalton. And the timeline of events started with her taking extravagant vacations using taxpayer money, or they called them business trips, paying $10,000 to go to New York and Vegas and Miami.
First class flights, baby.
Yeah, it's just the money. Follow the money, right? And it was very, very deceiving. She's making $300,000 a year when the average salary in the city of Dalton is $29,000 a year. So, and I just was doing kind of a little recap here of just so much has gone on. Do you realize the FBI started investigating Tiffany Henyard in April?
What? That tracks. They should have started like 3 years ago.
Well, what I'm saying is the subpoenas were given out in May. That's 4 months ago. And she's still in office. People have fallen. Dominoes have started to fall. But she's still there.
In fairness, think about when Diddy's house got raided, then how long it took for them to like seize everything.
Not bad.
Takes time.
But I haven't seen her house get raided.
I've not.
How much lube is in there?
I don't know. I don't know, Brian.
Thank you for asking the real questions, Brian.
That's why I don't work for WGN-TV.
Hey, you're a real Walter Cronkite.
Where's your lube? Like, wait, what?
I do ask the real questions. They're just afraid of them. Mm-hmm. So, Tiffany Henyard, now the latest. We're going to go to NBC5 here for their story on the latest going on down there in Dalton. I'll let them explain.
The political power struggles continue in South Suburban Dalton tonight. The issue brought to court today, the legality of several recent staff appointments made by Mayor Tiffany Henyard. Our Regina Waldrop has the very latest on a hearing that wrapped up just a short time ago.
I'll stop right there for a second because she appointed 3 people, Tiffany Henyard, to her staff, and then this is the result of what happened.
After a 4-hour hearing, a judge sided with the majority of trustees and the people that the 3 people appointed by Mayor Tiffany Henyard could not take their positions and not even come into Village Hall. 3 new hires in the village of Dalton being challenged in court.
The mayor illegally appointed 3 people illegally without.
She illegally appointed them illegally.
She's under investigation. She was on a spending freeze. And then she hired 3 employees without any approval or anything.
Yeah, and she's, again, she's lost a few of her allies in there. They've taken the fall. And the trustees, who they seem to be fighting with constantly, the poor trustees.
Who don't do nothing, according to her.
That's what she says. And she hired these people, and they can now not go into work, thankfully. And I love this lawyer speaking up here,
Two
though.
hires in the village of Dalton being challenged in court.
The mayor illegally appointed 3 people illegally.
Illegally. I got it.
Without a board meeting, without the consent of the board.
The police chief, village attorney, and village administrator, all recently appointed by troubled Mayor Tiffany Henyard. The attorney for a majority of Dalton trustees maintains that Henyard broke the rules, so he's asking a judge to step in and issue a ruling that would temporarily prevent the 3 from working in their positions.
You were absolutely right. He issued a temporary restraining order against Henyard and against all 3 of her appointees, ordered them not to come to Village Hall, and allow Freeman and all the other personnel to do their job.
Some police are also speaking out about what's happening in the village right now. Here's what one officer with 10 years on the force had to say about morale and the new police chief. He does not want us to reveal his identity.
Interesting, he doesn't want his identity revealed.
Ask questions. Follow the money.
Where's his lube?
Yes, where is the lube, sir? But boy, again, this is a guy in the police department talking anonymously about the situation.
Quite a while now. We've kind of been in the middle of everything that's been going on with the mayor and former Chief Lacey and all of that. So we've been kind of like the rope in the middle that everybody's been pulling on and tugging on. So morale is just kind of low right now. We just kind of wish this was over and done with. The feds come in and do what they got to do, and then we can kind of get back to normal, to just being the police in Dalton.
The issue heads back to court on October 9th. Reporting near Daily Plaza, I'm Regina Waldrop, NBC5 News.
You know what it's like? It's like waiting for the White Sox to lose the game.
No kidding.
That's exactly what this is like.
God, it's endless.
I mean, just wait, just take her down so we can all just go to work and not have this fear of repercussions from Tiffany Henyard, the mayor, and it's exactly like that. Just waiting for the White Sox to lose.
I just love that. So we're getting texts right now, Brian,
yes.
And this has been getting quoted, this investigation, as if it's a movie. Somebody just texted Andy and said, "Sir, you're a trustee," and then wrote, "I still have no comment." That's so, these are movie quotes now.
Oh, God.
This is an entire investigation.
We have so much audio from this, and I'm trying to remember a case if that.
We'll play the Las Vegas one again. It's literally like watching a Step Brothers. We all have our favorite Tiffany Henyard quote.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
And this was from WGN TV from their report. So this is that.
Some of those charges are for you, though.
No, sir.
You didn't go to Las Vegas? What is that?
No.
What is that?
You didn't know if you were in Las Vegas?
Of course I do.
Were you?
It's not paid by them.
Did you fly first class to Las Vegas?
No. We played that clip about 100 times. I forgot. He goes, "What is that?"
What
when she
is
goes,
that?
Let's see here. Did you go to Las Vegas with taxpayer money?
You didn't go to Las Vegas? What is that?
Very rarely does a journalist have to ask, "What is that?"
I don't know what to do with it. Okay.
Oh, that's great. Oh, my God.
Do you have access to the One Shining Moment montage? Because Tiffany Henyard, of course, was our Piece of Garbage Madness winner earlier this year, where we ranked all of the terrible things, and Tiffany Henyard came out as the most terrible one. That is sort of her greatest hits montage.
It sure is. And let's do that right now. And after we play this montage for you, the Tyler Joseph Lounge passes are coming up. Here you go. Enjoy.
Hey guys, this is Super Mayor Tiffany A. Henyard. Y'all forget I am the leader. They want to hear from the mayor. If y'all ain't learned that yet, the mayor, not the trustees that don't do nothing.
I still don't have a comment.
Sir, you're a trustee.
Well, once again, I don't have a comment.
Only judge when you got both sides of the story, not one-sided narratives, which is negative narratives in the media. All the trustees walked out because they couldn't have their way, and that's not how government works.
Some of those charges are for you, though.
No, sir.
You didn't go to Las Vegas?
What is that? What's up? Oh, God.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
All right, here we go. Let's get into it. A special performance from Tyler Joseph of 21 Pilots in the lounge next week in the Q101 Lounge. This is how you get in right now. The only way in. 312-591-8300. Call right now. Caller 10 is in. And 2 tickets to the 21 Pilots show at the Madhouse Wednesday night. They have 2 shows at the United Center coming up. They're going to play for 50,000 people over 2 nights. And they're going to play for you with 59 of your friends, your Q101 buds, right here in our lounge, right behind the studios right now. It's historic. It's incredible. All the things we've done with 21 Pilots never did a lounge. And it's time. 312-591-8300. Call now to get in.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
Here's what's funny, what's going on right now, because as we said, tomorrow we will have Dane Cook and Case's Saul review right around this time on the show. Both those things happening tomorrow in the 8 o'clock, right around the 8 o'clock time. And then coming up in just about 10 minutes, Ticket Blitz Thursday will launch that. And David checked in from Palatine. He's actually not too interested in the 21 Pilots thing. He wants Deftones tickets for the sold-out show at the United Center. And that's what we're doing here. We're giving you every slice of the pie. We try to take care of everybody. And David in Palatine, everybody in Palatine, hang tight. 10 minutes away, we launch Ticket Blitz Thursday. And Deftones tickets for the sold-out show. Already sold out. The show's not till March. We'll get you in there. And Ticket Blitz Thursday goes every hour today, by the way. We'll have another pair at 9. And then Lauren will have tickets and Brian Phillips. So stay here for that. Now, we have you on the phones. 21 Pilots Maniacs for Tyler Joseph in the lounge, the Q101 Lounge next week.
We say it with love.
Oh, of course. Talk about passionate fan bases in football. Yes, in bands, most passionate fan base. Looking at 21 Pilots people. Mm-hmm. So let's just take somebody. We have every line ringing. I'll just talk to Alyssa for a second. Alyssa, ahoy, what's going on with you?
Oh, my God. 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 Hi, Brian. Oh, my God.
Could you imagine if the phone disconnected right now?
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. Whatever you do, protect her.
Oh, my God.
Okay, Alyssa?
Oh, my God. Hi.
Hi, girl.
Oh, my God. I'm sorry. I'm shaking. Oh, my God. Hi, guys. Hi, Brian. Hi, Kenzie. Hi, Case. I love you guys. Oh, my God.
Hey. We love you, too.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Okay.
All right.
Hi.
That's so nice. And
my God.
Take a deep breath, Alyssa.
Oh, God. Okay, I'm trying.
Okay, I got big lungs. Do it right with me here, okay? Go.
Okay.
And then count it. Okay, breathe in. You're supposed to hold it.
Okay, sorry, Brian.
Just for a couple seconds.
And that was part of the contest. That's terrible news, Alyssa.
I'm going to hold their breath the longest.
Oh, my God.
Well, Alyssa, tell me why you're feeling like you are right now. Tell me
Oh, my God.
Try to
I love 21 Pilots. I love them so much. I've been a fan for years. I love them. I saw them at the Aragon when they did that tour. And I have a son, and from me, he's a huge fan. And, when the songs come on, he sees them, and I'm taking him to see them next week. And I just love them so much. I love their music. I listen to it all the time. I love them so much.
Do you love us?
I do love you guys. We listen to you guys every morning on the way to school. I just dropped him off at school. We listen to you guys every morning. Every morning he wants me to call and play trivia with Kenzie, but I'm always too nervous. But this, I'm like, I have to do this. I'm obsessed with them.
I'm really afraid to say the next sentence because
what?
I had a physical last week, and they said, be careful with your hearing in these concerts you're going to. Be careful. Make sure you got ear protection at concerts, because I'm afraid how loud this is going to be when I say, Alyssa, you are in the lounge, the Q101 Lounge, with Tyler Joseph and 21 Pilots.
Oh, my God, Brian, thank you so much. This is amazing. This is absolutely amazing. Better than any concert. This is amazing, like a once-in-a-lifetime. Thank you so much. Thank you.
You know what? Honestly, very seriously, it's the least we can do. You listen to the show, you listen to Q101. This is the least we can do for what you invest time and money and things that we do. So listen, Alyssa, we appreciate you. We love you so much. And I really am feeling your vibe right now.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. We love listening to you. Thousands, I'm sure millions of people love listening to you guys.
Well, probably a billion, if I could guess. But ballpark, like a billion.
Billions and billions of people.
We're the biggest morning show in the world.
Congratulations, Alyssa. Hang on. Casey's going to get your info, okay?
Oh, my God. Okay, thank you, Brian. Thank you, Kenzie.
You are so welcome, honey.
Yes, love you. Are you in the fields now or what?
Oh,
wow.
I was emotional.
I love it.
I was really concerned.
With what? That we're going to lose her?
Or no, if you were like, next, like, because sometimes you're in a mood, Brian.
Yeah.
I was like, don't get your little trigger fingers.
Nope. She's the winner. Now, listen, we'll do it again tomorrow at 8 a.m. Tomorrow, right at 8 a.m. And I love that passion. I live for that kind of passion. So, 8 a.m., Tyler Joseph of 21 Pilots in the lounge. You can be there. Plus, she's got tickets to go to the show on Wednesday, October 2nd. She already had some. Now she can take more people to the show of those at the United Center. And let's focus in just 8 minutes here. Ticket Blitz Thursday, we're going to launch that. And we have tickets for the Deftones in March. Sold out, the Madhouse, the Deftones. They were at Lollapalooza. And, of course, a band that's been around for decades and just the experiences with them. So, Ticket Blitz Thursday. Stay here. Your chance in 8 minutes to win those tickets. The first person to get free ones for that.
Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.